In this demonstration, we will see how to create this three-dimensional sign using ArtCAM Express. When creating a design, this is a good start to work from an image or a sketch. The next step would be to create the vectors, but in this case we're going to import them. There are a variety of different ways within ArtCAM Express in which to import vectors. The easiest way is using the vector library. Within the vector library, we supply you with a whole range of different vectors and samples. You can also quite easily and quickly create vectors within ArtCAM Express using any of the vector creation tools. In this case, we're going to import vectors, and we can actually see the different file types in which ArtCAM Express supports. So we can see here we have Illustrator, EPS files, DXF, DWG, so a whole variety of standard file formats. We're now going to open the Village in DXF. So as we can see here, we have our text vectors and our two individual borders. The next step is to create a texture that was between the actual text and the border itself. To create the texture, we're going to import a 3D model. It's actually going to be a 3D relief model, and we're going to use the Relief Clipart library. Now within ArtCAM Express, we have a Relief Clipart library, and we also give you over 500 models within this, a whole variety of different models. If we take a look at this, we have a whole range of animals within here. Greenery, for example, but in this case, we're going to use texture. And we're going to come down and we're going to use the rock texture. Just going to fill the whole page with this texture and just view what it looks like within the 3D view. ArtCAM Express also supports 3D models, so we can import a variety of 3D surface and solid models. The next stage is for me to create some machining boundaries. So I'm going to select my text and my border and just offset these inwards. I'm just going to group these together. We'll see where they'll come in useful in a moment. We're just going to do the same again. And again, group these together. Now we're going to use this boundary here to actually machine away the unwanted texture. In our toolpaths tab, we have a wide range of 2D toolpaths and also one 3D machine relief toolpath. So the ability to machine 3D models. So first of all, we're setting up our material block. Using the selected vector and using ArtCAM Express's tool database, which is available within metric and inches. You have both options there. You also have preset tools with speeds and feeds that are relevant to what material you're cutting in. So for this one, we're going to go for a 6mm ball nose. Now this is what a ball nose looks like. And we're just going to leave all the standard speeds and feeds within this. So now we can see it's actually machining the area we want to keep. To view this better, we can actually simulate exactly what the piece will look like using that toolpath. Now you can see that the text has been raised. We've got the nice 3D texture underneath this. Now using those other boundaries, we're going to put a chamfer around the text around this inner border. So we're going to select these areas here using the 2D toolpath V-bit carving option. We're going to select one of the V-bit carving tools. Now if we just view to see exactly what a V-bit carving tool looks like, as we can see it comes to a sharp point at the end. And we're actually just going to machine between these lines that we've selected. When this is done, we should see a lot more definition around especially the smaller letters. Also, we'll see some around the larger letters as well. So again, we're going to simulate this to view exactly what this looks like. Now be able to see the nice chamfer that has been put around our text and our border, and much cleaner visibility on the letters themselves on the top. Now to finish this sign off, we're just going to cut the sign out. Now to do this, we're going to use one of the other tools, which is the profiling tool. Automatically gives us our thickness, and we're going to select a nice big tool to chop the model out. This time we're going to use bridges. So bridges or tabs are used to actually hold the model in place within the material block themselves. This looks like. So we can see in the bottom left hand corner we have our bridge or our tab there. We've seen quite easily and quickly, using 3 toolpaths, 3 separate tools, we've created a very nice, effective looking 3-dimensional sign using ArtCAM Express.